The Team Raffee 2-post car lift ships in a very nondescript plain brown box. Hey guys, welcome back to Revolution XRC. Today we're going to be doing an unboxing of the Team Raffee 2-post car lift. So I bought this Team Raffee 2-post car lift off of Asiatees. The price is around $61.90 US dollars. The Team Raffee 2-post car lift ships in a very nondescript plain brown box. So let's go ahead and open this box up. So as you can see, everything seems to be packaged really well. This Team Raffee 2-post car lift comes in two different colors. It comes in a blue-yellow variation and a red and black variation. I opted for the blue and yellow one. You can see the arms here. This is all aluminum, so it's solid material. You can see here the arms extend. Pretty cool. And you can see how it bolts to the posts. Over here, look like we just got some braces. Here are the posts themselves. So it's got some nice detail to it. I'll probably do a little paint up here. And this is the inside. So I don't think this is motorized. This is basically kind of manual placement, which is alright. If you want motorized, you probably can get the BendPak or scale BendPak. And that's significantly a lot more. So I think it's like a couple hundred or so, maybe even more. This is the bottom of the 2-post lift on the ground. It's got some heft to it, so nice and solid. Let's just go ahead and take these pieces out and maybe start assembling them. So this is an optional piece, I believe. This goes across the top of the lift. You can use it if you're using a touring car chassis, it'll fit just fine, but if you're using something like a crawler, you probably want to leave this off to give you more clearance at the top. Here's a little more package here. The screws. Oh, that actually might be all of it. So everything's on one layer. It looks like I still do have some things stuck in here. Okay, so don't forget the padded feet. They're stuck somewhere here in the foam. Just make sure I'm not missing anything. And I believe I've got everything. Alright, so everything you see here is everything that comes in the package for the Team Raffee 2-post lift. Now, as you probably have guessed, it also does not come with instructions. But luckily it looks like it should be pretty straightforward. So I guess as well as an unboxing, this video will be assembly of this 2-post lift. Alright, so for assembly, the first things you're going to want are the 2 posts right here, the bottom piece, and these 4 pieces right here. So we'll go ahead and separate those out and start putting it together. Okay, so we'll take it 1 post at a time. And basically, these screws are already here, so they kind of indicate to where these are supposed to attach. You'll need M2 for this, I believe. Yep, M2. We'll probably want to thread lock this in the future, but for the sake of the video, I'm just going to do it without the thread lock because I'll be moving it around a bit. Now that you've got these supports on both sides of the posts, you're going to need to attach it to this bottom piece right here. So let's go ahead and do that. It's going to be a little rough here with the amount of room I have to work with, but bear with me. Once again, the screws are already on the bottom of the post. Just got to unscrew them and put them on. Now you'll notice there's 2 extra screw holes right here. Those go into the supports, and for that you'll need to break out the bag of screws that are provided and use 2 of them to finish that off. So go ahead and do that. And that should fully secure that support for the post there. Just gonna make sure all the screws are nice and tight. And of course, long term, the better idea is to use thread lock. But I'm gonna be skipping that for now. Alright. Let's go ahead and remove these 2 screws. Need 2 more extra screws. now we've got the base all taken care of right there. Alright, next we start working on these, and for these you'll need to undo these two screws right here. You'll want to screw these pieces on like so. This is supposed to be able to go through that slot right there. Now you'll notice that there's one more countersunk screw hole at the top of this plate here, and we have, well, I thought we had two more screws, but apparently we only have one. But it doesn't matter because I didn't see anywhere where those were supposed to be screwed into anyway, so I'm not really sure what those are for. So we'll go ahead and move on. So basically the way this works is, I don't know if you can see it. There's that groove right there, and you slide that plate into that groove. So let's go ahead and do that. So slide that in. Alright, so with this part inserted into the post, this is how it works. So the arms slide up and down the post. There are little notches along the post where you can stop the arms by pressing this little stop in. So you would push it up to your desired height and line up that notch with this insert and just push it in, and it'll lock the arms at that specific height. So I'm going to go ahead and put the other one in. And lock it at the same height, and there you go. I've now got the post locked in a position where I can keep it, or keep an RC vehicle elevated. So I'll give you guys a better look later, but let's just go ahead and work with the space I have here right now. So at the top of the post here, you'll see there's two screws. Here's this last piece that goes across the top. Now this piece going across the top is no problem if you're using it for something like a touring car, but if you're using it for something like a crawler, you're gonna run out of space up top. So it's really up to you whether or not you want to use this bar that goes across the top here of the posts. It does keep it more sturdy and together, but if you're gonna use a crawler, you know, maybe pass on using this piece right here and just leave it empty at the top. And you'll just, let me just give you a quick look. I'll lower this a little to give you guys a better view because of the limited space I have to work with here. I'll give you guys a better shot later when I'm not taking video at the desk. Let's see, let's line this up the same. there. Alright, here's a full look at the Team Raffee 2-post lift. You can see here that the Tamiya TT01 Golf fits really nicely, even with this top bar here, and that was never an issue. I guess the big question was whether it would fit a crawler. So let's go ahead and move this to the wayside. So as you can see here, it's got enough room to fit an SCX 10.2 Cherokee XJ as well. So even with this top bar here, it's got enough clearance for a crawler. There might be a crawler body with more height to it, and it might be a tighter fit, but you could always adjust these arms a little bit lower. And even if you adjust it a little lower, it should still look pretty scale. So overall, I'm pretty happy with this Team Raffee 2-post lift. I think it's pretty good value. I'm really happy with the quality. It's got, nice heft to it, pretty sturdy as well. Once again, I'll put a link to it in the description below. And I look forward to taking some nice photos with this 2-post lift. So thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe and hit that notification to be notified of future videos. Thanks for watching.